Hello everyone, my name is Somi and this is her Invisible Prowess. Thank you so much for tuning in today's collective tarot reading. Today's message is definitely going to be about some sort of unfinished business between you and this particular person on your mind. Now, it seems like you might not even be actively in each other's lives anymore, but they are still not able to get over you. So, yeah, let's start first with Love Tarot channeled messages. See what are their yeah. What are some of their messages from their higher self, unfiltered? Now, first things first, we have, is it true? I heard you were dating someone. Is it true? Please tell me it isn't. This person is deeply worried that you may have seriously moved on, okay? Because it's been a while since you've last spoken to each other. It's an even longer time since you last seen each other in person, okay? But this person is definitely keeping tabs on you. They're definitely stalking you, okay, on social media if you haven't blocked each other, okay? And we have next, let the past go. Can we rewind time and go back to before we were both broken down my life? Our past hold us back from our future. Yes, this person deeply wishes to go back to the way things were, go back to the happy times, okay, when you made each other laugh, when you could lean on each other, okay, and you were in each other's worlds, okay, and that is it for them, okay? As simple as that sounds, they just want to be back into each other's lives here. Let's see what else. This person is deeply intrigued by you. They're very, very curious, okay? There's definitely a side to you that more than likely they haven't even witnessed or they haven't even seen. And they definitely want to see this really, really fun side of you, okay? Before things collapse and yeah, between the two of you. This person is definitely mesmerized by how intelligent you are, how quick you are to think on your feet. It says here, your intellect really turns me on. You're so smart, and I really enjoy our conversations. Yes, so maybe you have some of the most mind provoking, thought provoking intellectual conversations that you would not normally have with other people. And that by itself is exactly what sets you so unique and so different from the vast majority of the people that they have met and will ever meet, okay? And that's what really, really makes you special in their eyes. Let's see here. Something to say. There's something I really want to share with you. I'm waiting for the right time to tell you. I can easily see this person basically dragging their feet, okay? They're deeply afraid of being rejected. They're deeply afraid of getting hurt, okay? And the only person who could tremendously affect them by this much is you, okay? And that is something they do not want you to know, okay? But yeah, they definitely do understand that for them, for these wishes to come true, okay, to be together again with you, they know that they need to shed off some old ways, some old habits, okay, that are literally obstructing the two of you coming together in the first place, okay? They need to get out of their own way, okay? And the only way that this is even possible is to be vulnerable with you and take some accountability here and more than likely apologize to you for not showing up properly, for not treating you properly, not giving you and of things that you are so deserving of, okay? And truly in this time of silence and distance, they're definitely realizing your value so much more, okay? And unfortunately, it's all in the pain of losing you. Let's see here. We have here, they're definitely playing some psychological mind games here. It says here, this is a game to me. The way I'm acting, responding, or posting is to get your attention. And I think you're definitely catching on. You may be someone who's intuitively, the way that they, I don't want to say rage bait you, but it's definitely a bait, okay? Maybe they're definitely posting some stuff, maybe photos even with other women on their stories, on their page, whatever it is. Maybe something funny that you would definitely easily comment on, easily like on, things like that. It's all in the efforts of getting your attention, okay? And try to get a hit of your energy, which is so valuable to them. It's everything to them. And yeah, this is definitely coming from such an immature mentality, unfortunately. They definitely have a lot of things to step up on. And this is definitely the reason why that you are no longer in contact, because this person has a lot of stepping up to do. I have 555 on the timer here. That could be of confirmation or of significance to you. And lastly, I'm gonna place this here. We have I am going to contact you soon, okay? And yeah, let's see what else is in the cards here for you. Let me put this away. Yeah, more than likely you're gonna be receiving some sort of message, okay? This person is definitely hoping to bump into you, maybe intentionally or unintentionally, okay? You may have a similar group circle, okay? They may be trying to invite you to go to places, okay, in a group environment, okay? But all of that effort is definitely being orchestrated to have some sort of encounter with you, okay? We have here, bottom of the deck, we have sabotage, okay? And yeah, this person deeply realized their self-sabotaging behaviors, okay? That's definitely prevented them from um, any worthwhile result, okay? And I don't think this is necessarily about you, but this is how they've always operated, okay? Um, sorry. This is how they've always operated in terms of their romantic connections, romantic relationships. They've always been very, very guarded. They're very, very protective of their energy, okay? To the point it's at the detriment of their other partner, okay? Let's see what else. Oh, okay. We have reflection. Yes. So, like I mentioned earlier, all this time, and trust me, I know that it's been a very time consuming process with this person. They're definitely testing your patience, they are testing your grace. And it's definitely amazing if you've been able to this point, keep your poise, okay? Keep your cool, keep it very cordial, okay? Because this person has definitely not been able to operate in the same way that you have, okay? But, anyways, this time of separation and silence is definitely allowing them to gain some clarity, okay? Unfortunately, this type of clarity to them anyway could not have been gained if you just kept feeding this dynamic, this connection, okay? Let's see what else is in the cards for you. We have, yeah, so despite the distance, despite the time that there's been spent apart, this person is still hoping, still wishing, still daydreaming, okay, that one day you will be together again, okay? And, oh, okay. Let's see what else. Yeah, we are definitely dealing with a runner, okay? This is your classic avoidant. Unfortunately, they do not, um, it is not their strongest suit to be, um, it is not their strongest suit to be vulnerable. They hate confrontation. They avoid confrontation like the plague, okay? That's why they're running. um, they definitely avoid accountability. The word sorry is very, very foreign to them, okay? That's again coming from accountability. And this type of trait is definitely influencing them to hit a certain low. Okay, we have here, I wasn't happy with the way things are going. I feel like behind closed doors, there's a lot of darkness in these cards. Okay, so there's a lot of these things that you definitely do not, they're definitely not aware of. Okay, there is so much more that goes on in here than meets the eye. Okay, behind closed doors, this person can be very, very quite emotional when it comes to the thought of you. Okay, they can even spiral because this is such a dark, heavy energy. The way this card is specifically depicted. Okay, there's certain darkness here, and it's almost giving the energy of depression. Okay, you're sinking to a low point. Okay, um, it's yeah. Okay, let's keep going. Yeah, what did I say? They are daydreaming about you. They're more than likely revisiting some old memories they have of you, revisiting old texts, on old conversations that you've had before. They're rehearsing certain lines, certain dialogues, or what would they say to you if they had the opportunity, the time, okay, of that encounter that's yet to be had. Very much needed, okay? And I feel like this is you. You, on the other hand, is on your path of self love. You definitely realize in this time apart that you need to prioritize your well being, and you cannot keep overextending yourself to someone who does not reciprocate, okay? And that is just, you know, to be to hold your standards, okay? And that isn't in the name of self respect, okay? But the really real reason why this particular connection is it's really hard to let go of, to the point that they also bypass your own set of standards. Okay, I also have 1212 on the clock that could be of confirmation to you, is because you have a soul contract to each other. You're definitely soulmates. Okay, there's definitely you're meant to play a big role into each other's lives, whether you're actively in communication or not. You are already teaching each other lessons, okay, that cannot be forgotten, okay, like it says here on the cards. Yeah, so I feel like this person, they are someone who is actually super critical of themselves, and they, um, I can see them talking really harshly to themselves for the way things have transpired with between the two of you. And of course, while they still need to seek your forgiveness, forgiving themselves is another story. Okay, and like I mentioned, this is definitely an unfinished business. Okay, you have so much to discuss. You have so much to have a conversation about, to get on the same page, maybe to come into some sort of alignment. This person needs to come clean. Okay, they've been very, very dishonest. Okay, yeah, so there's a lot of damage that's been done here. But on the flip side of this is what they're truly realizing here. They want a lasting commitment with you, okay? They want to offer you something that has stability, something that has security and longevity, okay? And obviously, the picture here is definitely depicting some sort of marriage here in the cards here for you. And this person is in deep regrets because they really fear that they could permanently lose you forever. And that is something that they definitely do not want, okay? So I feel like they're being like very, very strategic in how to close this distance between the two of you, and they've been stressing about this, okay? They're deeply afraid of messing things up again. um, yeah, so this person, to say the least, definitely has some huge inner work to do. Okay, these self-sabotaging behaviors, okay, that comes from their sense of unworthiness of true love and true happiness, emotional fulfillment. Okay, it's literally getting in the way of this reunion. Okay, let's see what else is in the cards here for you. I'm gonna be pulling from Romance Angels Oracle deck. Yeah, so when this person comes around, Spirit is definitely telling you to keep an open mind. It says here, your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations, okay? Um, yeah, let's see what else. Yeah, so in this time of separation, this is a very, very temporary situation, okay? There is a strong magnetic pull that you have to each other that's very, very undeniable, okay? And the reason why this person, even for you, you may have moved on, okay? But you know intuitively that this could be the one. Marriage is not something you lightly think of for anybody, okay, that you've encountered in your life. And more than likely, that will stay true for anyone else that you have yet to encounter in this life. But this particular person, okay, this could be the one for you. This is your one true love. This is the romance of a lifetime, it says, and you've already met the romantic partner that you seek. Okay, so that would be all of your messages for today. If you like this reading, please give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below what resonated with you the most, and have a good one. Bye.